Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Bill here. Today Jen and I are on the KVR. It's easy to get here. We came up from Penticton. Just type in Shoot Lake Resort onto your phone and follow the directions. It's really easy to get here. There's 2 lakes, several lookout pullouts with fire pits. Great place to come up for fire. Just bring a little bit of firewood with you and an axe and a saw. I'm pretty sure foraging's allowed up here. That's what we're going to do today. There was a forest fire that ripped through here several years ago, so there's a lot of wood. There's snow to put the fire out. In the summertime, I usually bring a 5-gallon bucket full of water with, it's got one of those pop-up pour spouts, so, you can throw it in your vehicle and have water to put a fire out. Remember, you have to have a 5-gallon water pail or a shovel. We're just going with the shovel today and the snow. I'm gonna cook some brats. Bought some stuff from the grocery store, from the deli. We're actually on the KVR right now, so enjoy the ride up. Nice sunny Okanagan terrain. Oh yeah, going to the hills. So I think this is the Naramata side entrance to Okanagan Mountain Provincial Park. I've been up from the Kelowna side twice, up South Kelowna and up to Divide Lake. There's 2 ways to get there from that side. Right off, I think it's called Lakeshore Road, but whatever road follows the lake there, and there's a parking lot and a trail up. Or closer in from the drive from Kelowna, you drive up to some subdivisions and park, and there's a service road that you can walk up. The service roads for the towers that are up on the hill. So either a rough path or a service road. Both, and I read this way as well, extremely steep. I'm out of shape, and when I went up from Kelowna, it was 25 steps and stop and breathe and rest legs and knees. Yeah, there was a lot of ticks all the time up this way as well. There's a plane crash from I don't know how far back. I'll add a picture of the info of that there that you can go and find. It's off the beaten path through new growth forests, replantation after the forest fire, and there's just tons of ticks in there, they say. So lots of spray and taping up ankles and arms and wearing hats. So they have forest camping, some nice rustic looking cabins, and a resort here that recently just got purchased from the last owners. So you just drive in through the resort to get to the KVR. It's right there, and there's Chute Lake. And check that out, like you can rent hot tents. Is that cool? Huh. And then they have a little bit of property just across the KVR on Lake Shore. So from the resort up from Penticton through Naramata, I've been up here from the Kelowna side. We're gonna go that way today. But first, we're gonna just go to the campground, the forestry campground. Just around the corner there, past this Chute Lake Lodge. All right, we're not going to go into the Chute Lake Forestry Campground. It's just up here around the bend and to the left. Clearly won't really. I didn't bring the chains, and yeah, there's no point. But we got a cool drive to take you on, and another little lake that I think we will be able to get into. So there is a boat launch at this forestry campground of Chute Lake, and about not too many sites, 5 I think maybe. Alright, so we're just a little past the resort, and there's this, so let's go see what they all say. Okay, Lebanon Lake. And the road is just back a teeny bit into it. I didn't feel comfortable driving into it without chains, and my tires they're good but not great. So we'll keep going, and we get to a spot where it looks out over Okanagan Lake.
This is a cool video, Bill. It's like I'm there.
That's the popcorn. Kelowna. There's the bridge. Stagecoaches would stop and take people from the train down into the city. Beautiful Kelowna. And I live farther northward in Vernon. Alright, we're gonna have a fire here. I think right up in the rocks there is the safest place. People have had fires there before. People have also had fires near the edge here, but I just don't think that's a safe place. And in the summer, nice view. But, you know, it's rocky, so, but I guess there's not a lot of grass growing there. Oh, you know, bushy there, but still not a great place for fire. So, there are some homes down there. That's way out the lake road I was talking about from Kelowna, and then it goes up. That's the Johnson's family something nature reserve. I'll look it up and throw it on here. There's some private homes down there as well. They were all burnt out during the fires. Really rough coming up there at Chute Lake Road. But to actually get up to the KVR from Kelowna, you don't take Chute Lake Road, you take Gillard Forest Service Road, which is about 15-minute drive up from the highway through Kelowna. And you'll go all the way up Gillard Forest Service Road, and then you'll see the KVR. You turn right. You can't keep going straight up. It goes to Little White Mountain, I think, or something or other. You can also turn left. This keeps going, crosses Gillard Forest Service Road, and you can't drive too much farther. There's some hiking areas and parking areas, and I think camping areas. Might be wrong on that, but it eventually stops to a gate at a large trestle, and that's where the foot-only section of the KVR goes to the East Kelowna area. Lots of tunnels and trestles that way. Well, I'm always forgetting to video. I just grabbed some kindling and had Jen bring me my tripod. So I'll go up a little further here and get some wood I spotted. So yeah, I just climbed up from there. And I'm gonna get that. Yeah, those will work. Whew, so this is from up this little spot here. Look at that. There's Jen, and that's where we're gonna have a little fire. Well, I could chuck all of that down. Oh, one landed in a puddle. Want to grab those, babe? Yeah, I'm done. So up there is where I cut that wood. There's 3 provincial parks around this area. We're not in any of them, so it's okay to forage for wood. Usually you cannot forage for wood in a provincial park, even if it's dead or on the ground. So if you're inexperienced and you want to go somewhere safe for a fire, you just need a little axe and a little saw. Dead standing, nothing lying down, even if it's dry, because it'll just be rotten and won't burn well. So you need a variety of thicknesses to get your fire going. Those ones there, of course, will need split. You wouldn't throw anything that big on. I've put a bed of wood down to start the fire. We're in a hole here, so don't do that, but you know, because it'll become a puddle when you have snow. But we want to sit by the fire over the lake. Everyone has fires here, so it's not like we're making a new dirty spot. I was going to have the fire up against the rocks, but like I say, the view is nice. I would not have a fire here in the summer or late spring or anywhere into the fall. All that's burnt and all down. And this was burnt before, but is new growth. You can see some of the burnt stuff standing amongst that new growth. So I have some fat wood and birch bark. Really anything around here would work. I'm not playing fancy bushcraft look for stuff today. Using a lighter. So you want this back stop. This is some fat wood I found. It's not great. Starting to get a breeze up here now. So a couple chunks of fat wood is good. Lean them up on the back stop. I actually went and got some different wood that wasn't in that picture I showed you. Much drier stuff. You just can put it right on. And the backstop holds it up so it doesn't collapse and wreck the fire. So, and yeah, I had to get some smaller, drier stuff. Then you can just put some more stuff on around that. And as I say, we have a spade shovel, a fireman's pickaxe, and a snow shovel, and all the snow to put the fire out when we're done. There, so just like that, anyone can do it. If you got a vehicle and, you know, I'm not saying go anywhere in snow. I have good tires and a good vehicle. But, you know, and just be safe about everything. Take some first aid as well. Never know if you cut yourself. Lots of water, extra food. You know, we're just not far off, right? You know, Kelowna's right there, but, and Holmes, but, you know, you bring, you know, and we're in cell service area as well here. So, and I have tow ropes and come-alongs, and there's a lot of people out. So it's another thing. I wouldn't go off season, late fall, early spring, well, late fall especially, and no one's really out. You get stuck. You could be spending a night. Well, that's how fast the wood prep gets used up to start a fire. I don't need to get any more. This will be enough. Just get some coals. This is already plenty enough, more than we need for coals to heat up those brats, and they're pre-cooked. Pull them out of the pack, heat them up, get them crispy. Stall axe. That's terrible, eh? Well, there, have some sticks for the brats. Don't think there's any harm cutting them off an old seed growing, bushy tree growing on the side of the road. Well, we're gonna play with these, except the paratrooper one. It's getting windy, so probably not. And I don't think the sky lantern. Not with all these trees, even though, you know, it's winter time and stuff, or, you know, spring, and this isn't a sky lantern place. Let's do that ground flower thingy, see what it does. I don't know, did I even do it right? Was I supposed to peel some paper off it somewhere? What the heck's up with that? I thought it was going to sponge up to like a big puffy cheesy and worm, turn into a worm or something, or I don't know what I thought. Cracklejack. Cracklejack. snap crackers. Oh my gosh, can I run quick enough? That one's stuck in a puddle, that's why it stopped spinning. Oh, vehicle coming. I'm gonna turn it off and wait. Alright, let's try it again. Woo-wee. I'll pull that bark, that wood out of there and make sure nothing there's gonna burn. Yeah, that's pretty sparkly. So that one was the best one so far. Huh. Yeah, it did say it was a little while on the package, like a couple minutes long, I think. A minute long. Alright, let's try the screecheroo. They just spin. Oh, I thought they spun. Hummers, the Hummer spin? Screecheroo and bottle rocket. And I'll try and show you it popping in the air. If I can follow it, I can't see the screen well. Yeah, that was safe. We'll take that home to the garbage. I have more, but that's all we'll burn today. That mountain there, that's Mount Boucherie. Is that what it's called? It's a volcano though. That'll do it. It would take 40 minutes to get to the bridge. So about another 10 minutes this way, about 10 or 15 down Gillard Forest Service Road. Then 15-20 minutes down Lakeshore to the highway, Harvey Avenue. And then you've got your hour drive to Penticton, which is where we're heading back tonight. So we'll go back the way we came. Bobcat. Bobcat. Took me forever to get my phone out. I missed good shots of it. Bobcat, folks. Bobcat. Or lynx. I don't know what those guys.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.